Hello, our darling Wastelanders, and yes, this is a new voice because Tigress is doing the introduction.
She's doing the interjection. It works either way. And riding in the navigation seat, I am more to me for life. Thanks for the intro.
You're welcome.
I just decided to start in a different place, so I'm just hanging around up here. You know.
Literally.
Just hanging.
Just hanging.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back down to the ocean.
Gage, help! I'm in the concrete!
Help me, Gage! Okay, let's do that. And actually, doing that because I'm overweight by, hold on. Let's see how much I'm, by 2,000. I'm overweight by 2,000, so we're going to go into God mode so I can walk without, which you would expect her to do if she was carrying 2,000. Anyway, we are at a Norhagen beach, and I have decided to make a different type of build. Yes, this is still a caravan build, but what do the caravanners do when they're on vacation?
They go here.
Puzzles. Let us find out. What do they do besides stare at that big ass blimping away? Okay.
The Predaway just up there in the view.
Nothing to see here. Okay, we've got a hotel right over here. But before we go in the hotel and just the random flamingo sitting out there in the middle of nowhere, let's go over here to our power armor station. So if the caravanners need to repair their gear, they come over here. Oh my goodness, I'm rhyming. Stop me.
There is no stopping you. You're falling in the hole now. You're falling in the hole and there is no escape.
Now, Tigress, you have walked through this entire settlement. I want you to tell me what is missing from this settlement as we walk through it. Wait for it. And here is a security area. Nice weapon here with a great view of the road in case some baddies come up. And back down this way.
Can't really note anything that's really missing besides...
Oh, there is something missing. Something definitely missing from this settlement that has been in every single one of all of the other settlements. Alright, we got a little Brahmin area, and you'll see why I set this area up if said Brahmin is still...
not floating.
Still over there. This is the original house, and I took the thematic and practical bunk beds and set them up here, and then I stretched it over here as like a double bunk up top with just a standing support, and, you know, a little area for the kid that's here. And of course, you know, the kid's playing with a ham radio, probably making prank calls. Hi, Cricket. Weirdo.
Yeah, she was talking about Fat Man's earlier.
And we've got the gnome garden where you can sit and relax, and somebody knocked over my basket.
Yeah, they did that a second ago. You can see her walking by and just kidding.
Who knocked over my basket?
Orange hair, that lady right there.
She did that. I will get her later. Alright, and this is the entire children's park. Now this isn't just the floating
that is one floating thing I did not notice.
Let's just put that on the ground. It seems like it's just a little bit excitable.
I got so excited.
There we go.
I'm so excited. You exited build mode.
Okay, well, whatever. We'll get back to that.
It's magical.
It's magical. Unicorn. It's a unicorn. Maximum effort. Okay. This is the children's area. This is where the parents Gage. What are you taking notes on? Are you writing stuff about me? Oh, just so you know, Gage was playing in the sandbox earlier. I caught him. I don't know what he was doing, like he was burying treasure or something, I don't know. And here is the school bus, aptly named because this is where all the toys are. Strewn everywhere, you little child, in here for 5 minutes, and all the toys are out of the toy box and on the floor and in the seat. Okay.
I think that one was on a couch somewhere.
Do you have your license?
Do you have your license and registration? Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
Yes. Sir, have you... Hold on. Have you been drinking?
Have you been drinking tonight?
His eyes are dilated. He has been in the drugs.
He's been smoking that good stuff.
He has been on something. Okay, and full child area. And of course we've got the caravan area, and people are up here dancing again. I don't know why I never get invited to these things.
Hey, Carla's even up there. Holy crap.
And this time I covered the Brahmin trough with a boat. Seemed kind of fitting given where we're at. And then a nice refreshments area. And yes, all of these things are stocked up right here. I put drinks in all of them. And we have food in the dispenser. So everybody is covered.
You gonna leave those open?
Okay, Gage, I'll close them. Gage is staring at me like, you can close that. They're getting warm now. Okay. Are you happy?
Yes.
Okay. God, he's such a dude. Alright, and out here we have got some nice relaxing areas and some pina coladas.
More like just umbrellas and Vim.
Umbrellas and Vim and
beer and Nuka-Cola and just
some lemonade.
Is that Deezer's lemonade?
Yeah, there's Deezer's lemonade over here. That person likes some lemonade. And we got some purified water for the one that likes to go au natural. We got some beer, some Nuka-Cola.
Au natural would be radiated water.
Well, let's not go that natural. Let's filter that a little bit. All right, and where is the shower and laundry house?
Right here.
A couple of, yeah, right here.
I actually got some fun experiences with this place.
I got this idea right here from Gerald Wolf, and I never thought about making a laundromat per se. But here is a laundromat. It's kind of fitting because there's really not enough room inside the hotel anyway to put one of these. And there's a lot more than just the caravanners that come here, so that just seemed to fit. And then the bathhouse, it's not actually showers at all. It's an actual bathhouse. Somebody didn't drain the water out of this one.
I don't think they drained the water out of the other one either.
Stop writing on the walls or the walls will be removed. Ooh. Push the lever for an important message from your government.
Oh dear God.
No, Gage, I'm in here using the... Really?
He wanted to see
rude,
me.
rude, rude, rude. Alright, and here is the other bathhouse. Got some nice refreshing water. Obviously, this one is still clean and ready.
Same messages up on the wall.
Same messages. I just kind of went with the same messages. And this is one of the things that is inside the warehouse shelves mod. And then I shrunk down and sunk in these fish racks to act as clothes hangers.
Like you get in the public.
Yeah, like in a public laundromat.
Thank you.
Alright, and here we have our nice, lovely boat rental in case you want to go out on the water and do some solitary fishing. We got a little area for you to sit and relax and rent, and just a few caps.
Yeah, that's a few caps.
That's a few caps.
Handful.
Alright, and up here is actually where you rent your umbrellas and your mats to lay on, plus extra towels and flotation devices.
How the Giddy Up Buttercups float, we don't know.
They float. I have seen them. If that sawhorse, that seesaw over there can float, them damn Giddy Up Buttercups can float.
They're unicorns! They're magical unicorns!
And then we've got some floating crustacean-like thingies. I don't know what that is. More flotation devices, extra towels. Alrighty, and then we shall continue on. We're going to save the hotel for last. Let's start down here at the fishing dock. Come down here, rent yourself a fishing rod, get some lures, maybe buy some worms.
That's something I didn't notice. Why is there toys in that?
These float. They're bobbers. You stick them on there, and whenever the fish pulls on the line, the block sinks below the water, and they can tell a fish is on the line. You thought there wasn't a reason for that, didn't you? There is so a reason for that. You have to buy those too. Because when I go fishing, I have to have the little bobber, otherwise I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, there is a reason.
The only time I've been fishing is in Legend of Zelda.
Alright, and as you can see, we are pretty far out here on the water, and actually I think the build line stops right about here. So I had to put everything that's out there, I had to set down over here and then push out there. And that was a little bit of a pain, but it didn't go quite as far as I wanted it to. So, and as you could tell, we used a lot of these guardrails because we're up near the road and there was a lot of extra guardrails. So those things are everywhere. And now we're going to go out here on the catwalk. Very luxurious, very accommodating, floating things.
How did I not see all this floating crap when I did the walkthrough?
I don't know. But I was actually testing lights down here when I had that up, and I did not like the way the lights were turning out. Oh, it looked like that cow had glowing udders. That's the strong milk right there. Anyway, I decided to go for candles because the big lights just weren't showing it properly, so I took them all out. Nice, wonderful catwalk. We've got a doctor's office.
Doctor, help me. I'm not right in the head.
Well, that might be what's wrong with your head. Got some blood packs, and I'm not really sure why that's the blood of the American. I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. It just seemed right.
We will survive!
I guess so. Alright, and then we've got the armor. Got some wonderful little outfits over here, nice and colorful. Full armor station, some mods, some yarn, some rubber, some plastic, you know, everything you could possibly need. Howdy.
Really?
Some wonderful areas to sit and relax, some potted plants. Breathe in that fresh, salt air.
I smell the Predwin.
Oh,
smell
God.
the Predwin.
I smell the Predwin. I can smell that Predwin way over here. Alright, we got some fish. Obviously, this is all fish-type things. Because, obviously, this would be the easiest place to catch it at.
That and Far Harbor.
Now, this is from the Northland Diggers mod, but I did add the way on the top, which I don't know why. I think the other fish thing had the way on the top, and this one didn't. It just seemed wrong, so I stuck it up there. And more warehouse shelves, plus some extra from the do-it-yourself that kind of fit in here too. And I shrank down those to fit in there. That's purified water.
I saw that.
Hey, it works. And look at him!
He's so cute! I want one.
Look, he's sitting on a doily. Yes, that is the technical name for those frilly little things you see on tables. They're called doilies. Don't ask me why. I don't know. And this is from the Northland Diggers mod. All I did was add that. I added that blue piece right there because it just seemed like it needed more color. And it's just the same pieces I have all across the floor. And we put some fire in there. We put some alcohol. Full dining experience like a regular pier. You've got your menu, you come up and get your drink, your food, and you go out here and you sit and relax.
What did I do on high tide?
Run.
Just run.
Just run. Alright, and this is our general trader. As you can see, each one of these buildings has got, I almost forgot to put the decorations for each one of the buildings in the shot. There's the clinic. And the clothing store, and that's the topper for the restaurant, and the general goods, and inside just all kinds of nifty little doodads that you could possibly want. And I shrunk down a Nuka-Cola machine
cute.
And stuck them up on a shelf. Isn't he adorable? And on this back side I've got one of those big saws sitting up there. And then we have got the guns, Deathclaw. Guns, death. With a cannon. And then all kinds of different weapons, ammo, whatever they might need before they head out on their journey. Just kind of like a shopping mall on a pier where you can get some nice warm drinks. Ooh. I wonder if anybody's going to drink that. Maybe if I just take a swallow. Never mind. And we've got an outdoor barbershop. You know, it's really pesky having to get all the hair off the pier or out of a shop or whatever. So they just put it out here and the wind just kind of blows it off into the water. And, of course, if you really don't like your haircut, take a shot. You'll like it better.
Give me 4 shots.
4, 5 shots later, I'm not feeling it. Alright, and just a quick look along the back side. There's a lot of texturing going on. A lot of plants kind of mixed in along with it. My cow that is very, very interested in my planter. And it will occasionally defy gravity and start eating out of that. That's the reason why I put the Brahmin feeders up there, but the cow does not seem interested. Alright, now welcome to the Roadhouse! If you catch that one, tell me in the comments. And by the way, that scene, oh my god. Okay, and...
I have no clue what she's talking about.
Of course you don't. And we're just going to keep it that way. This is the wonderful lounge area, where you check in, get calls.
The baby filing cabinet.
The baby filing cabinet. Now, each one of the workstations down there, I don't know if you noticed, but every single one of them had the ham radios, which means if you're staying here and say you sent your laundry out, they can let somebody know down there. Or if you ordered something from here and it has to be fixed or packaged or whatever, they will get the information here. The package will be delivered up here and sent to their room. Full staff accommodations. Absolutely marvelous accommodations. They really take care of the caravanners because the caravanners take care of you. I feel like a commercial.
Oh, it's another little mini filing cabinet.
You really like those filing cabinets.
And we'll steal
All
that
right,
idea.
and then let's go upstairs. Actually, we need to fix the time. There. Now then, it's not getting dark anymore. We're good! And out here we've got some nice sitting areas on both sides of the hotel where you can look out over the pier, see the wonderful pier. Nice view. And I'm stuck. Okay.
Show them the gnomes you've stuffed in weird places up here.
Okay, so we've got this gnome, and obviously climb the ladder to get up there. Sneaky. We don't have one hiding here. Where are you, gnomes? Oh, there you are! I'm gonna shut you back in there, you're creepy. And then the other one. The cat shoved inside the milk container. Like somebody did not like their service.
Just,
Alright, and let's visit each one of these rooms. We got our lovely thermostat to make sure it's the perfect temperature for vacationing. And we have got, apparently, the researcher, the person who likes to think on chemistry-ish things.
Ishk.
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 Or they just like storms, because we're getting a storm. They just like nuclear material, apparently, and alcohol. Rum! Rum!
Why is the room always gone?
It is not
Because
gone.
the traders use it.
And each one of these rooms, I try to do the shelving slightly different in some way. So this one's got a shelf up here at the top. Now, is it just me, as much as I like the scorpion, this is probably not the best way to show one. I mean, I want a scorpion tail. I think that would be awesome. And then we've got the magical hovering...
Oh god, the bug. The bug, the bug, the bug. Ooh.
Oh,
The bug.
I was looking at my candles that decided to transport themselves outside of the daggum container. Oh well. Alright, and we have got the sports person.
Look at that little shelf, it's so cute!
And I did shrink that, and that, and that, but that one is part of the Northland Diggers mod, which is really
So
adorable.
cute.
And that shelf top thing right there, the bat in the case, is part of the
Do-it-yourself.
do-it-yourself mod. And they've got all kinds of wonderful things in here for all that. Even their bath mat, I guess you could say, for their shaving station is a baseball thing. So, very much into sports. Alright, and this one kind of likes a little bit of everything, don't they?
Jack of all trades.
But we've got a comic book here, we've got an unopened newspaper. You're not going to get very much reading done that way. And like 5,000 more newspapers. Okay, I'm saying this is the one who avidly loves traveling. Someone who really likes traveling.
Definitely not cricket.
No. There would be guns and crickets. I need to make a place specifically for cricket.
Yeah.
Alright, and this one We got some tea, a few coins, probably tossing them out at people because they've got so many. Obviously, this one is, I would say, the more well-educated one because we've got tons of books and odds and ends, but I am seeing also, well, lots of old money, books, coins. So we've got that. And then this next one, on the other hand, trying not to show it. Obviously, like spacecrafts. Look at that! They want to believe. Little components. They're working on the ship. And they've got aliens, everything, and then they got robots. So very, very into the whole robots and aliens and the whole sci-fi. Oh, this is me. I like it here. Okay, out of here. And now upstairs to the to the frog in my throat. We have got a wonderful sitting area and congregation area and party area and well, that's pretty much it.
This is where everybody goes to congregate and drink.
Yes.
And probably fall asleep.
Now, I did put in a lot of the stuff from both the thematic and practical, but I also mixed in the normal stuff, but I did add these sleeping bags. For some reason, my mind is like working in stages. It's like, here's one word, here's another word, here's another word. Anyway, I used the sleeping bags from, see, it's doing it again, the thematic and practical to try and add some more color to the room because it was just, there wasn't enough in certain corners.
So this is what you meant when I was building earlier?
Mm-hmm.
On one of my couches in one of my next builds, I do the whole sleeping bag over the chair thing, and she's like, "You're copying me," and I'm like, "What?" I didn't notice I was until I saw this.
But anyway, it is fine. It is fine. Alrighty, and I think that is actually the whole area. Let me pull out our trusty cheek terminal right quick and clear the weather back up so you can actually get a very clear view of everything outside again. Because that's just how we like it. I still don't know why that's there. Now, I did try to add a whole lot of different textures, and as you can see, my FPS definitely took a huge, huge hit from it. But I've got sails here. I have got some plants going up the side of the building. And I've got some sails over there hanging down. And I used the tarps from the thematic and practical, overlaid in the guardrails, added in some netting. I mean, I tried to add texture in anywhere I could think texture would be, but at the same time, I usually sink in the gatehouse, not gatehouse pieces, but the fence pieces to try and cover up the bottom. But in this case, I actually wanted to show everything looking as if it's on up here. So I did not want to cover up the bottom as I normally do. Get off of that. See, I've even textured the ground out here. There's netting sitting down. Another sail wrapped up in there.
Textures everywhere. I don't know why. Why I was obsessed with that stump earlier.
I don't either. And actually, when I went through here, I got rid of a whole bunch of this stuff, and then I went back and added it in after I put everything down that needed to be in. The only thing I didn't remove were these pieces right here, because there's no way for me to put this back down. So, and then I put in some pieces of floor here and here to try and just kind of break up the ground a little bit so it didn't just like look maybe like a long slope off into the pier. I wanted it to have some texture, some feeling to it, some things have washed up. So we've got little bits of stuff everywhere, and as you can see, my FPS is floating somewhere between 60 and 35 depending on which way I'm turning. Alright, and since we have, there we go. Let's get a good bird's eye view. As you can see, this particular area is very, very well built up. Even though everything's kind of spread out, everything has been textured,
It is a very big build zone.
It is a very big build zone. I did not think I would actually manage to get this in here. Now, why are they on the roof?
I don't know.
Why are they always on the roof? Anyway, my graphics card does allow me to pull a whole lot more build area, but I did do the build zone times 10, and let's see how much I had left. That's how much I had left when I multiplied it times 10. So I would say build zone times 9 is about how much I filled up. Maybe times 8.
That is Norhagen Beach.
That is Norhagen Resort, maybe? And the Roadhouse Hotel.
Yay!
Yay! Alright. If you like this build and you would like to see more, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, leave me some comments. I would really, really like to have your feedback.
We also still do accept challenges. Me and her both do.
Yes. Tigress is accepting challenges. If you actually want a challenge specifically for Tigress, just tag us down in the comments. And I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything else?
Oh, my next build is going to be a while before it comes out because I am doing Abernathy Farm, and that build zone is huge, and I want to fill it almost completely up. So, that one, you're going to have to wait a little while for my next build.
So, she is actually trying her hand at a massive build, and her texturing is coming along so great, I am telling y'all. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. If you like this and you kind of like our style, maybe you should check out some of our other series that are going on. Right now we are currently doing Fallout still, and we're doing playthroughs of Skyrim, which I'm kind of rumbling around like I'm an idiot because I can't remember anything. Tigress is doing Skyrim playthrough, and she's a lot further along than I am, so if you're...
I'm also doing it with mods as well, so...
And she has more mods on hers. I got a couple on mine, but not many. It's just mostly theatrical mods. You know, kill things.
Yeah.
Anyway. And then I've got No Man's Sky live streams. I've got Until Dawn live streams. And then...
The Last Guardian?
The Last Guardian live stream. And I'd also like to do other live streams. I've got... What was the other game? The other scary game I've got?
I don't remember.
I'll have to get back to you on that one. But I've got another game too. And we're still waiting on Resident Evil to come out. So that one will be out shortly. And I'm hoping that I can get the first Resident Evil in soon, so I can go back and play that one before the new one comes out. And then after I finish that one, I would actually like to play the demo, which is probably going to scare the hell out of me. But, anyway, that is kind of a quick update at the end of a video, which probably we should do an update video. We haven't done one of those in a while.
Yeah.
And the channel's changing. We need to do an update video. So, wait for that update video! Oh, and we're doing RimWorld. My bad. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Well, you have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, and a wonderful 5 o'clock somewhere. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, boy.
The beginning parts.
The trying to get your face in
to
the
cooperate?
In the mood. Put your phone down.
I'm putting it down. I'm putting it down. She's going to kill me! Sit down!
There is no help. So, how's it hanging? Gage, I dropped something. Find it. I lost my contact! Oh shit, look. The force is with me. Obi-Wan. Okay.